ladies and gentlemen, to a broadcast of Jerusalem's Gates. I got a very important message. It's wee hours of the morning when God got me up at right after midnight. It's November 3rd. I knew what it was for. This is what's on my mind, ladies and gentlemen. And I ask you to please hear out this short message. There's no doubt that God has been sending signs to the United States and to the world about some things that's got to be changed. Not maybe or you could if you want to kind of deal. It's a must. And the signs back up that, and the scriptures back this up. Okay, there's no doubt there's a grave injustice taking place right under our noses, and everybody's ignoring it for a long time now. And that's the murder of 2,000 children in the slaughterhouses called abortion mills. And we see God's displeasure with that. In prayer, God tells me that there's tens upon tens of millions of children at the throne of God crying out for justice because their life was cut short. And God is arranging things in the Supreme Court over the years to overturn Roe versus Wade. And President Trump is responsible for his second Supreme Court confirmation. Both of them were Christians. The last one, the woman got so much persecution about her Christian faith. I mean, they were just attacking her on her Christian faith. Now, God has done His work. This opportunity perhaps will never come around in most of our lifetime again. Roe versus Wade has to be overturned. We've got to get some Christian values back in our country and change the things that God has been warning the world to change. Now, I'm not telling you who to vote for, but I am stating a fact that President Trump has been trying to get some Christian values back with the moment of silence in schools and pro-life, trying to get that overturned and such. And God has done His work, and it's up to the voters if we want a president that will continue to make sure that this slaughter, this Holocaust ends, because it's going to go down in history as the worst thing mankind has ever done in the history of the world. Most people, women that get abortions are young, they're teenagers, and her and her boyfriend get the abortion because they're afraid. But most of them, particularly if they get closer to the Lord, start having issues about aborting their child. They start thinking, my God, how old the child would be now. I'd be a grandfather by now. And it weighs heavy on your heart when you get closer to the Lord. Trust me, it does. When you go into the voting booth today, vote per the Bible. Vote per the Bible. Jeremiah 1:5. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. Before thou comest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee. To sanctify some, this is God talking, once again, in Jeremiah 1:5. This is God talking. Before thou comest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee. So God's saying that there's a person to be sanctified in the womb. So if you do not believe that life is in the belly, then you're actually calling God a liar, because God, this is a direct quote from God. All the signs are there. We got to make sure that this abortion holocaust ends. It's leaving our country stained with blood. With that said, to be a short message, remember, we love you. God be with you today.